With a booming city like Murfreesboro, the planning department is one busy department. One of the newest planners of the Murfreesboro Planning Department explains landing in Murfreesboro.
I am originally from the Middle Tennessee area, but the most recent Tennessee job I had, I worked as the Rural Planning Organizations Coordinator, which is a branch of TDOT that's working with not Rutherford County, but the next tier out of counties. From there, I went to Florida and I worked in Osceola County, which is Disney comes into Osceola County. So we had the Disney effect, and so lots of development and very different kinds of development there. And from there, I came up here.
On Diana's first day of employment with the city, she was surprised to see what her first assignment was.
I came in and was told, hey, guess what? We've got a project for you. You're doing the census.
The City of Murfreesboro decided to do a special census since they have a considerable amount more residents since the last census 7 years ago. With the newly added state tax increase on gas, state shared tax revenues rely on this census number.
All of a sudden, a lot of communities did it, but particularly communities like Murfreesboro that had had tremendous growth. So from the last time a census was done, we knew there were 20 or 30,000 people to gain. That's about $2 million based on what we would get back from the state. That's a lot of money to a city the size of Murfreesboro. So definitely worth whatever we spent to get it done.
Diana explains the methods used to gather information needed from citizens.
We went traditional for a while with mailing out the census cards. Please fill out your census card, mail it back in. Business reply, you don't put a stamp on it. And then we tried very diligently to have people do this online, because obviously that saves us money. We're not paying to mail something out. We're not paying to print it. We're not paying to have it come back. And we're not paying somebody to enter that information when it gets back here.
The city also used social media and city TV to help with the census campaign. The final phase of the census campaign came from the Murfreesboro Fire and Rescue Department going door to door.
We knew it was going to be a lot for the firemen to go out and do. They started maybe 2 weeks earlier than we had planned, which was difficult for them. It was still cold. We had a particularly cold spring. Lots of rain, it gets dark early, so, just a lot of things that were hard for them. But they got out there and did it, knocked on all the doors they could, got as many answers and responses as they could. We had tablets for them to fill out their information, so it went in immediately. And then, of course, IT just was constantly on top of going back and correcting and looking for mistakes and trying to keep us as clean as possible. So when we submitted, we felt like we were in really good shape.
With the final push of the Murfreesboro Fire Rescue Department, the final city tally was 128,125.
So everybody was really pleased with the 128. Obviously, we believe there's more people than that. There's probably closer to 140 sitting in the city of Murfreesboro, but counting every person is really difficult.
It was then sent to the Greater Nashville Regional Council to be confirmed. After the review, they confirmed the number as 122,904, which was a considerable increase from the year 2011.